So many people say, I will wait until I get my scan before I do anything. It's like, no, no, no. You're doing stuff every day. You're just doing a bunch of stuff that could be bad for your back. So you start off learning how to engage the core. You start off learning some of the things that we teach in the program about stabilizing the spine and real spine movements, and you do some relief-based work. The MRI, you probably already know, if you've got a good clinician, they already have the suspicion that you've probably injured something in the lower lumbar spine. The MRI will tell you whether it's bulged to the left, to the right, whether it's 8 mil or 3 mil or whatever it may be, whether it's not that significant, or whether it's a raging herniation. In all of those scenarios, there are none where doing the rehab work is not going to be appropriate. We actually did a full podcast on this, so you can always send us a DM and I'll send you a link to the more thought through version of that particular of this answer. But you start the rehab. You just don't need to wait, because you're doing things every day that are worse for your back. The rehab that you do is the safest time of your day. Everything else is uncontrolled variables. Everything else has a potential to aggravate you. But your rehab, when it's done with proper intention and proper focus, proper care, that's the safest time of your entire day. If you could spend all day doing your rehab and had to do nothing else, that might even be a good thing to do, right? You probably get a bit bored of it, but you get the idea. That's the only time you're actually focused. When the doorbell rings and you have to jump out of the chair or run in from the other room, you're not focused on your back. You're focused on getting to the doorbell before that parcel goes back the other way. And that's the reality, right? We've got the ideal and we've got the reality. And what we talk about a lot tries to acknowledge as a most essential point, the reality that you guys live in. You're not in a little test tube in suspended animation with your bad back while you wait for the MRI. You're living every day. So you may as well start to make some improvements rather than leaving things until you get that scan in 4, 6, 8 weeks, months, whatever it may be. Unfortunately, it tends to be on the higher end of that here in the UK.